It's now a week since Typhoon Haiyan slammed into the Philippines, wiping out towns and villages and leaving thousands dead. Denham Hitchcock is in the devastated city of Tacloban. Denham, the Australian team arrived yesterday. Today they've been getting down to work.
They certainly did, Cam, and I tell you what, it's been great to see those Australian flag patches on the men and women walking around town today. Now, that medical field hospital that they're setting up, they're hoping to receive patients as early as tomorrow, and I can tell you that will be far ahead of anything that's working here in this town at the moment. But we went through town with them today, Cam, on their first trip, and I can tell that they're starting to realise the job they've taken on.
Watching pictures is one thing, seeing it firsthand is another.
I'll let you know when we're back.
Australian officials on their first drive through what used to be the city of Tacloban, the suburbs and residential blocks that were home to so many.
It is difficult. It's not just all your senses are being assailed in the sense of the visual stuff, but the smell and just, your human empathy. Yeah.
While Australia is here to help the Philippines, we are also here to look after our own. A handful of Aussies lost somewhere in all this chaos.
There are some Australians that we're now on the ground and we're out in the town that we're trying to make contact with. They require some medical assistance, some of them, and we're keen to get them back to the hospital for some treatment.
Finally, the airport is starting to look like a relief operation. Military planes and choppers, pallets of supplies. But still, thousands are desperate to get out. Entire families are camped here. Water is a precious commodity.
5 days.
Oh, it's on their 5th day.
5 days, no food.
Oh, yeah.
35-degree heat, 100% humidity, 7 days since the disaster. I don't need to point out the obvious here. This rubble is a graveyard, and you can drive for 6 hours in either direction and it looks exactly the same. The threat of disease is very real. Which is another reason why this team of Australians is so crucial.
All the way down here will be sort of the emergency department.
36 doctors and nurses, the best we have in the worst disaster the Philippines has ever seen. How does this compare to the disasters you've seen?
This is extraordinary. You know, for me, this is, it almost looks like Armageddon. I think that's the way I'd put it. We will treat them as if I treat my family.
Denham Hitchcock, 9 News, Tacloban.